Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. So we are moving on to that last portion of Psalm 1:1. Um, let's read the verse. Blessed, happy, fortunate, prosperous, and enviable is the man who walks and lives not in the counsel of the ungodly, following their advice, their plans, and purposes, nor stands submissive and inactive in the path where sinners walk, nor sits down to relax and rest where the scornful and mockers gather. All right. So, the last thing that we're told in Psalm 1, the blessed one does not do, is he does not sit down to relax and rest where the scornful and mockers gather. So, who are the scornful and the mockers? So, we know mockery is making fun, right? To be scornful is open dislike and disrespect, mockery and ridicule. Contempt is also a word in that was connected to scornful. So I'm going to Psalm 1 in my Bible. Contempt is the feeling that a person is beneath consideration or worthless, a lack of respect. So to sit down and rest and relax. To sit with anyone is to associate with him, to join as a partner, a friend, or companion, to unite, and to keep company with. So when we sit down, we're joining together. We are making ourselves comfortable in this assembly. This seat could also be in culture as a sitting down or an assembly of people to sit down to judge, where judges sit to give judgment. And that really makes sense with our definitions of the feeling that a person is beneath consideration or worthless, mockery, and ridicule. So where a group of people would be putting that judgment on another group of people. We do not want to associate with those kinds of people. The word is very clear on working out our own salvation, and don't look at the beam in your brother's eye or the speck in your brother's eye. We think it's a beam, right? But don't look at the beam in your brother's eye. I keep saying it backwards, y'all. The speck that is in your brother's eye and the beam that is in your own eye. I actually think we were just reading that in our gospel reading, and I could just read it, and there it is. Yeah. So Luke chapter 6, verse 41. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice or consider the beam of timber that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, brother, allow me to take out that speck that is in your eye, when you yourself do not see the beam that is in your own eye? You actor, pretender, and hypocrite. First take the beam out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly how to take out the speck that is in your brother's eye. So, yes, there are times where we do need to offer help or guidance or counsel to our brothers and sisters in Christ, but we are never to do it out of a position of superiority or being better than someone else or as a know-it-all, because that is a position of pride, and pride is not love. See, we are to live out, like we talked about earlier this week, we are to live out of the Father's love. And when we speak judgment or when we speak correction out of pride, that is not out of his love. We'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.